want to show you guys how you can install and replace a logic board on an Apple Macbook Air A1466 or A1465. So because the MacBook doesn't, when you turn it on, it doesn't give any life. You can see the lights and the charger. That's about it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first thing you want to do then, you want to obviously unscrew the screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with an Apple screwdriver. I've already done that. Apple screwdriver looks like this. It's just Google Apple screwdriver on Amazon or eBay. You should be able to get those tools. So I've already took the screws out, so I'm going to do that. And what you want to do first of all is, okay, so once you took the cover off, what you want to do next is you want to remove the battery. So first of all, what you do with that, you get a spatula tool and just carefully on the sides here, you want to go on each side and take out this connector here, battery connector. Don't pull on the wires because you'll just sever a wire. You don't want to do that, so just carefully work your way from side to side, left and right, to pull out this connector. Once you've done that, you want to unscrew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws using your Apple screwdriver again, the same one as before. And I've already done that, so what I'm going to do is remove the connector here, battery connector, and then carefully remove that, place that aside because we're going to put that back in after. Then what you want to do is remove your IPD trackpad cable. So to do that, you just better to have a plastic spatula tool, but I have this one, so you just go like that, and then you remove that like so. And next thing what you want to do is you want to next thing you want to remove the power, the LCD cable. So just grab this plastic thing here and pull it towards you, and then pull out like that. And that's that done. What you want to do next, you want to remove the drive, solid state drive. So again, you're going to I've already done this. You want to get an Apple screwdriver again, and then you want to unscrew this cable here, this screw here, sorry, and place that side, and then you want to grab hold of it on the side, pull it out, place it on the side like that, put it in a nice safe place. My replaced board looks like this. So all I need to do is take the fan out, and I'll leave the heat sink. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take up the screws. So starting from this side, so let's get the right screwdriver. There we go. I think that's the right one. That's the right one. So yeah, make sure you get your Apple screwdriver, and then when you unscrew the screws, make sure you place it in the correct position on the screw head, and then press down a little bit so that you don't sever the screw, because that can be done easily on Apple computers. I've done it myself, and that's what you do not want to do. So again, place it in and lock it, and then anti-clockwise you want to start screwing. You can wear an anti-static wristband for this, but it's, you know, it's not essential these days. I mean, things can go wrong, but very, very rare. So that's that one, and now you want to unscrew that side as well. It's not too difficult, just got to remember where you've taken things off or where you need to put them back on. Size of screws, for example. Don't need to take off the Wi-Fi cards, got one of those. Need to take off the keyboard light cables, so to do that, up like that. Lift up on the lip like that, and then pull the cable out. Be very, very careful. Right, so I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to take out the Wi-Fi antennas. That's one. That's two. What's next? Then you've got this thing underneath here. The speakers, I presume. This wants to come out. Right, okay, so we've got a very small screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Put underneath here. There you go. Underneath, try and push this underneath the port. Do it a little bit. Want to put this screw underneath and then lift up. So what I'm going to do is next is I'm going to then move over to this side and unscrew. Remember the screw sizes and which holes to go in. And you want to remove the ribbon cable. You also want to remove the fan. The power. The power board cable out there, mine's ripped off, so I can't do that. So you just push it out. Again, the same as the battery connector, to work from side to side, and then you just push it out like that. Careful, don't rip the cables out the connector. And one more. There's 3 screws on the fan. So 1, 2, 3. This is the third one. remove. Yeah, I mean, I can just. Yeah, I'll have to remove this thing out of the way, wouldn't I, really? Remove the fan out of the way. And then you want to remove the fan power cable. Just lift up there on this port, lift up on the lip, and then just pull out like that. So I've done that on there. One more screw over here. And right, as well, looks like I'll have to lift the I'll have to undo the screws on this I call it the power port board, that's what I call it, because it's over, it's hidden on this part here, so I'm going to have to remove that. There we go. And also there's one more screw on this, on the end here, so on the end of the heatsink, right at the end. There we go. So yeah, that's out. So now I just want to yeah, so what you're going to have to do now is you're going to have to also, as you can see here, there's something over here, plastic insertion for the SD card. Remove that, because that's going to stop you from pushing out the board, pulling out the board. And we have one more thing here, that's this cable over here. Gonna have to remove that. Go, just pull it out like that. Be careful but firm. And so that's out there. Need to work on this part here. Trying to pull it out from this part here. I can pull that out. There you go. So that's out now. Got the whole board out. That can kind of go in the bin. Can't see the burnt marks on here. Amazing how small these chips are. Absolutely amazing. Mesmerizing, isn't it? So that will go over here. Now put that in its place. Make sure you leave all the cables out the way. The cables are not sitting underneath. I'm going to put this in now. It's a bit difficult, so I'm just going to slide it in, I think, in this way. Here we go, it's in now, I think. So the way you put it in is you've got to push it in towards, hit the ports on this side, pull them in into the casing, and then flatten it down. That's how I do it. See, it's all in now. Start to put all the cables back in. I thought over here. Keyboard light, put that in. Lift all the lids up on all the ports. Push back down. Same with the keyboard, IPD trackpad. Push down. LCD cable, that's it. Then the Wi-Fi card. There we go. Put the screw in into the SSD. Oh, it's the wrong one. Put this screw on the end of here. That's where that screws came from, and then the heat sink. And then this screw over here. That's for this. It's for the SSD. Right, and now towards this side, I want to put the fan in. Right then, so put the fan in now. So put that over this side. That fan needs to be cleaned a bit. I'm just going to clean this fan. And I'll be right back. It's all cleaned up now, so just use a vacuum. You can do that. You can do the same. Plug the ribbon cable in. Fan. Press down on this. Now place it back down. Put the screws back in. Push the put the power cable back in there, and put this cable back in. There you go, and then push this ribbon cable back in. Actually, before we do that, I need to put the screws in. Let's do that. That one, and there's this one. Press that in now. Now, what we're going to need to do now is we're going to test. I'm going to test the board first of all now, because I did test the board before. I will always test the board before you actually take the old one out, put the new one in. I did that already by testing the cable, the LCD cable, plugging that in and everything else. But don't take it completely out until you've tested it. So just going to place the battery in, test it before I actually do it. So I'm just going to test it, turn it on and test it. let's plug it in first of all. Yeah, turning on. There we go. It's turning on now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the rest of the screws in. There we go. See? They want to put the screws into the sides, into the battery, sorry, into the battery itself. Let me just put the lid on. There we go, there we have it. So you can see that this computer has been replaced successfully, replaced the logic board. That's the old logic board there. I'm going to go in the bin. I hope this has helped you replace your own logic board, and if any problems or tips or help or any work on this, hit me up, like, subscribe and comment. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this has helped you. Ciao.